Okay, so we're on the second step of our monster. We want to give him an outline of the body. So I had you sketch out like your initial outline of the shape of the body that you want to give your monster. So the way you're going to do this is make sure you're in your background layer and start a new layer. This layer should be in between the eyes and the background. And we'll just name it body outline. So we're going to go to the paintbrush tool, and I'm going to use the hard edge brush. I'm going to turn it down some, and you need to make sure that you are on black. And then I am going to very carefully outline my monster to the best of my ability. It does not have to be perfect. Okay, once I've gotten his basic body shape down, you want to fill in the rest of this space between the outline and the monster in black. So you can go ahead and do that. Okay, once you have this part done, you want to get your eraser tool, and I'm going to use this brush. I might up this a little bit. And you're going to erase the edge of the line that you made to create some fur. You don't have to use this particular brush, and you want to lose that harsh line. Once you get it the whole way around, and take into consideration which direction the hair would go. So as it goes down the side of the head, it would fluff out a little bit and then kind of follow into the arm. And then once you've done that for the entire body, you want to go in with your smudge tool, and I'm going to change the brush preset, and you want to smudge the fur so it looks like fur. And you want to do this to the entire outline of your monster. Okay, once we've done that, we are going to add some eyebrows, but I want you to lock your eyes. So I hit Control and I highlight both of my eye layers, and I hit right click, and then this should say link layers, so you want to link them. And then I'm going to add a layer above the eyes. I'm going to get my rectangular marquee tool, and I am going to draw a box where my eyebrows are going to go in above the eyeballs. So I want to fill this with the same color as the background. So I'm going to hit color and see my eyedropper tool. I'm going to click on his body, and that gives me the color, and I hit OK. And then I'm going to deselect it. Then I'm going to go to layer. Okay, once you filled the box, you're going to go up to layer, layer style, drop shadow, and it's going to bring the preset up. You want your opacity at 50, your angle at 45. Make sure the blend mode's on multiply, distance 13, spread 0, size 0, and then you're going to click OK. It's going to give you a drop box. So at this point, I'm going to transform this a little bit because my eyes are a little crooked, so I'm going to tilt it up like that. And then I'm going to go to my smudge tool again, and I am going to zoom in and I am going to smudge this. This is not working. You may have to change your brush because it's not working like I just did. And you see when you pull the top part of the box, you're going to get a drop shadow. Okay, once you have your eyebrow completed, you are going to find some fur that works for you. So I went to Google and I Googled fur and I wanted gray, so I'm going to make a copy of this. And then you want to start a new document. You don't want to copy this directly into the monster, and you want to edit and then paste. And then I've got my gray. And if you come back over to your monster, you are going to put a new layer in between your background and your body outline. Then you're going to go over to your monster, or your fur rather, and select an area of it. And then I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to go back into my monster, and I'm going to paste it. And then I am going to move it. Now, you are going to have several layers of your fur because you want it to be in the direction of how the body part is moving. And honestly, you don't have to keep copy and pasting. You can just copy the layer, and then I can go to move. I just copy the layer, transform it, because I'm going to put this in the down by the foot. Do this a little bit. You want to do this to the entire monster. You need to go slowly and really focus on, you know, how you're putting the fur in. And you might want to go back and take a new sample. Like I'm going to do his belly, so I kind of need a wider part. And that's where we left off today. You see, I want to keep the hair consistent, so I'm not going to make that wider than the other fur, because if I would have stretched that out, it would have looked awful. So I'm going to do this. I'm just going to kind of keep playing with them until I get them in the spots that I want them. And that is where we left off today.